Hey, how you doing? Austin here. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I had to make you this video. I was going to make a Shiba video today, but I had to make you this video to show you some crazy volatility and movement that we've got in SHIB right now in the last about 10, 11 hours. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the major catalyst that SHIB has coming and overall kind of what do I think this thing's going to do as far as a price prediction. We're going to talk about all that in this video. As always, remember, guys, that I have a brand new Patreon private members group. If you want to come on over, we got a Discord group over there, as well as an inner circle group, depending upon which level if you want to come in at. And then at the inner circle level, you're going to see me building a brand new portfolio with everything I'm looking at, and I'm going to explain to you what I'm looking at and all those kind of things. So if that's something that you care about, then definitely would love to have you come over, as well as we've got a very active Discord group. You can see we do a lot of different discussions around different coins, and new coins are being added as well. So if that's something that you care about to become part of a community, would love to have you over in the group. All right, so let's talk about Shiba. Nose started itching. There you go. I had somebody one time drop in the comments that it looks like every time I'm scratching my nose, it looks like they think I'm sending a coded message to somebody. I thought that was really pretty funny. Okay, so you can see from the price action on the screen here, let me spread this out just a little bit, kind of move this, spread this out a little bit for you, that we've had some pretty significant volatility in SHIB in the last, well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably about the last 14 hours, okay? So when I went to bed last night, I made a late night video about 10:30, 11 o'clock Dallas time. We were heading on an upward trend, so I basically drew an arrow last night, said, hey, I want to continue to go up, and we'll see how it continues to roll, right? That was the last thing I did. Now, obviously, what happened in the meantime was we peaked literally probably within an hour of me going to bed, and then we had this major downturn, okay? Then we spiked up dramatically, and I'm about. Oh, by the way, look at the candle. Look at the wick. Look at the candle wick. Okay, so we spiked up all the way to 850, and look. I mean, that is absolutely insane. Actually, they're showing it 827, but it looks like what I've got is about 850. Now, as you guys know, it can be different, a little bit different on different exchanges, things like that. But I'm showing 850. So that's the major spike that we had in the last, maybe 14, 15 hours. And guys, look at this volume. Look at this 82% uptick in volume. And you can see that right here. I mean, look at this massive spike in volume. And I guarantee you that massive spike in volume right there was that buying scenario right there. Right there. That's where that is. See that right there? That is that massive spike in volume right there. Look, see this little gray bar down here? That's it. That's that massive spike. Now, that's good news because we had a major amount of shares purchased. I always think of them as shares because I'm an old stock guy. Coins purchased, right? We had a major amount of coins purchased at that point in time. It's just crazy. And then now we did back off a little bit. Now we'll continue to keep an eye on it. And you can see this is real time. I don't know if you guys can see on the video how this red line is moving just a little bit. So that's what I love about TradingView.com is that you can kind of see it. And I've got this, remember, this is on a 1 hour, right here in the upper left. This is on a 1 hour chart. Every candlestick represents 1 hour worth of trading volume. So this whole candlestick actually happened about, less than 2 hours ago, okay? So that's where that massive amount of volume is coming into play right in there, okay? So in that scenario, that is pretty crazy. I mean, you can see it. Look at the spike. There it is, so yeah, it's right around 6:15, 6:15 a.m. And I'm assuming this is on Central Time because that's where I'm at. But really interesting scenario taking place. We moved up a little bit. I think we are still ranked number 28, but we may have moved up a little bit in overall market cap. We're up 6.52%. I even checked, guys, there's not any really new news that has come out yet. I checked Coinbase Pro's Twitter feed. There's nothing new from them as of yet. I checked the overall kind of Shiba Swap scenario and all that kind of stuff. So there's nothing really major playing out. So I want to give you guys a price prediction here. I want to talk about what I think might happen related to the price of SHIB and what I think might happen with some of these major catalysts, okay? All right, now remember, just to set the stage, okay? So if you're looking at kind of a year to date at an all-time, if we're looking at an all-time chart, our all-time high was 3431, okay? And that was where it was 3431 right there. That 3 was sitting in that 100,000 spot. I always want to clarify this because I have new people coming in, watching my videos all the time and things like that. But remember, the 7 is sitting in the millionth spot right now. So that's a 7 millionths of a dollar. That's the number, okay? So our all-time high is a 3 in this, okay? So the way this works is we got to get all 9s here, and then we roll over and we get a 1 here, and so forth and so on. Okay, so I think with Shiba Swap potentially launching next week, potentially. Remember from previous videos, we had Shiba Cryptologist over on Twitter talking about the fact that he had a conversation with Satoshi, and Shiba Cryptologist over on Twitter, good guy by the way. Go follow him on Twitter. He sent out a tweet, said there's major good things coming for Shiba holders and Shiba Swap incoming. So he tagged Shiba Swap in that Twitter in that tweet. Okay, now with all that said, and then I did a live stream last night, and I asked my, it was like 500 plus people on live with me. I said, what do you guys think is going to be, do you think the Shiba Swap's coming next week? And the overall consensus was, yeah, we think that it may be coming next week. We'll see. And I've had people ask me, do I think that Coinbase Pro is waiting for Shiba Swap to come? No, I don't think that's happening. Okay, so I think with Shiba Swap combined with Coinbase Pro, which from what we've heard and what we've seen is that the technical problems that Coinbase Pro was experiencing and why they halted trading, or they didn't really bring it online, Shiba, was that they were figuring out that Coinbase Pro was figuring out all their technical issues on their side. So I think with Shiba Swap plus Coinbase Pro, those two catalysts combined, I think we unequivocally, there's your word of the day, can get back to a 1 here, okay, in the 100,000 spot, and I think we can reach our all-time high, potentially beat our all-time high of a 3 in this spot. Okay, that's a massive amount of movement, by the way. Okay, that's a massive delta. That's a massive amount to get back to that. Okay, I mean that's a ton. All right, now, and I think with everything else, with Robinhood, Webull potentially, eToro potentially, those other 3 big catalysts out there, and we get the overall kind of market moving in our direction, I think we have the potential to move up to maybe a 6 to a 7 or 8 in this spot right here, and maybe take over a 1 here in the 10,000 spot. Those are my kind of ideas. Now, also remember, we've got to get Shiba Swap coming, where we get lockups on coins and things like that, with people staking their coins and all that kind of stuff. So with Shiba Swap, so that will help us, quote, burn some coins, even though it's not technically a burn, they're staking, etc. But my point is that, so I think, here's what I think. I'm going to clarify again. With Shiba Swap and Coinbase Pro, I think we get back to potentially minimum a 1 in this position. If not a 3, we get back to our year-to-date all-time high of a 3 here. And I think with the rest of the catalysts, I think we can move into this spot right here, okay? And, maybe helping out with Shiba Swap, staking, things like that, okay? So that's where I think we can get, okay? Now, I'll remind you, I did a video a while ago where if you had bought about $500 worth of Shiba at, I think the price point on this was like when we were in the 4 range here, is like 4,444 or something like that. And if we get to that, if we get to this 0, if you had bought $500, okay, where this was, I think, a 4, this was in the 4s right here, 444 or something like that. And if we got to this, where this was a 1 in this spot, the 10,000 spot right here, that $500 would give you $7,500. $500 would turn into 75. So I want to keep you guys kind of realistic and kind of, hey, this is reality, okay? I mean, do I want to get to the 1 position? Where we hit a penny? Heck yeah, I would love to get there. But for that to happen, a lot has to happen. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, but I wanted to bring you this because this was some major volatility movement up and down. And then, I mean, this candlestick right here, I was like, wow, I got to do a video and just show you guys that crazy. Now, we are moving down a little bit right now in this hour's worth of trading volume. We'll see how this continues to play out. As always, I'll be here for you. Until then, take it easy. Bye.